Class, happy snow day. I have a story that I would like to read to you today. It's all about things that might live in your heart. The title of this story is called My Happy Heart. My Happy Heart is written by Melody Carlson and illustrated by Jim Osborne. Do you know why my heart's happy? Do you know what makes me smile? I'd really like to tell you, but it might take just a while. It's not that it's a secret or something hard to know. It's just that it is special, but it's something I can show. First, I do some thinking. Sometimes I close my eyes. I think of all my favorite friends, from pets to girls and guys. I think of how I love them and how they warm my heart. And when I want to tell them, I know just where to start. First, I find my crayons, some paper, scissors, and paste. I draw a great big happy heart, my message carefully placed. I love you. Then I do some coloring. I do some cutting too. I paste and fold and cut some more, still only halfway through. Next will come the fun part, when I choose who I will pick to give my happy letter to. But choosing is a trick. I put it in my pocket and I hurry on my way to see the people that I love. Who will I pick today? I head on down the hallway, spying Jenny in her bed. I stop and make weird faces, then I stroke her fuzzy head. I tell her that I love her. For a baby, she's okay, but if she had my letter, she'd just eat it anyway. Next, I see my daddy. He's almost out the door. I run and yell, I love you, and he sweeps me off the floor. He tells me to mind mommy and that he loves me too. I think about my letter and I'm not sure what I'll do. I hold onto my letter as I sit on our front porch. Along comes our cat Henry, his tail held like a torch. His coat is warm and furry as he purrs into my ear. I whisper that I love him. Then it's Mommy's voice I hear. It's time to eat your breakfast, Mommy tells me with a smile. And I think about my letter, but I guess I'll wait a while. Still, I say I love her, and I think that she's the best. Then I pray and ask God for my pancakes to be blessed. With my letter in my pocket, I cross the school playground. I see so many friends all running all around. There's Jamie, and there's Kelly, there's Cassandra, and there's Paul. But how can I pick only one? Of course I love them all. And then when school is over, see you later, calls Miss Crew. I see her smile, and then I know how much I love her too. I reach into my pocket, and I almost take it out. Instead, I grin and wave to her. See you later too, I shout. Waiting by a blue car, I quickly spot Aunt Kate. She always picks me up from school, and she is never late. Then I realize how I love her as she opens the car door. I put and pat my pocket, and I think, is she who my card's for? But still I have my letter when she drops me off at home, and then I see my neighbor, the one who lives all alone. I pick some yellow flowers and I run to say hello. I give him a big friendly hug, and then I turn to go. Then just a little later, right at 3:30, Grandpa comes to my house. He comes to visit me. We take a walk together, and he gives my hand a squeeze. I think about my letter. I think how he'd be pleased. At night, Dad says, "It's time for bed." And my whole day's been spent. But my letter with the happy heart still has not been sent. The edges are all rumpled and the paper's turning gray. The crayon on the front is smeared. I never gave it away. My pajamas on. It's time to kneel before my bed and pray. I thank you, God, for those I love, and thanks for this good day. I made this card, though it's not much. It's rumpled and it's small, but God, I give my heart to you, for I love you best of all. Thank you that you fill my heart with all the love you do. I love you, God. I always will. My heart belongs to you. To go along with this book, class, you can make a map of your heart, and you can fill it up with things that live inside of your heart. For my map, the first thing I drew was this sunshine because I love sunrises and sunsets. I added this cross with the heart, and it says Jesus right in the middle, because right in the middle of my life is Jesus. And then I added some other things that live inside my heart. You might make a smart guess right over here. These are my grandbabes, and I love them, and they live in my heart. But can you see something over here? Who else lives in my heart? Class, it's you. Go ahead and draw some pictures of what lives in your heart. I can't wait to see what you fill it up with.